Hey guys, it's Chris. I'm doing a couple, well, one sale box and one Destash box video today. And then apart from those, so before everybody gets on me and goes, "Oh my God, you're on a wax band." Yes, I know, I am. But these were stuff that I ordered before my band started. So, and unfortunately they're so awesome and I can't melt anything because I have my stuff that I already on my list that I have to be melting. But if you've noticed on the boards, I have been flooding with, please send me squirty wax from front porch. Please send me, anything by Candles by Victoria. All that stuff is still in effect. I'm probably going to politely ask you if you could hold it till August, if it's just something that's like you weren't really going to put up for a Destash, but, you know, then you decided, you know, that you're nice enough to hold it for me. That would be awesome. And another thing I want to address, just really quickly, someone had posted, and I have all the love for her in the world, and she's my girl, and I'm her girl, so it's not like an issue, but she had posted in one of my videos, I forget which one it was, I'm sure it was one of the really long ones, that suggesting maybe don't give the scent descriptions when I do my hauls. I do that, guys, kind of because I've had a lot of people who have contacted me and A, said they really like my long videos. I know they're not for everybody, you know, but B, because I know that if I'm watching a video, this is just my personal preference. If I'm watching a video, I would love a scent description on something because then I can put it on my list and like it'll hit my brain and I'll go, oh, okay, that scent like so sounds like I have to have it, as opposed to just, you know, oh, this is in such and such and this is in such and such and this is in such and such. So I think it kind of keeps helps others from having to go search for the scent. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's how I do my videos. That's how I will continue to do my videos. And so if that makes them a little longer and you don't like them that long, I apologize. But I just like to be really informative and give people, you know, as much information about the product as possible. So anyway, on to my Destash that I bought from, and I'm gonna massacre her last name, and I can't stand this, and I'm sorry, Jennifer. It's Jennifer. I want to say Becerra. I want to say that's what I want to say it is, but I can't stand that. I can't stand when I massacre people's names. But from Jennifer, and this I really should write down what group it was in, but two of the really good groups are the not the Wax Addicts Club. I mean, the Wax Addicts Club is a good group, but My Stash, Destash, or Destash My Stash, something like that. Look up one of those, you'll find it. And the other one is Wax Lovers Buy Sell Trade. So those are the two main ones that I go on for Destashes. So, and so far I've had, you know, I've had some really, really good experiences and I've had some okay experiences. So, these stashes, it's always like a hit or miss. So, anyway, I was doing my whole begging thing for Candles by Victoria, and Scoopables and Squirty Wax, and Jennifer contacted me and she said she had some Scoop-Some Scents from Candles by Victoria, which I have never gotten to try. And Candles by Victoria is one of my top 5 vendors. I should list my top 5 vendors at some point, but I'm still getting new vendors in, so it's kind of hard to do that. But so she was so kind to send me 3. They're not full. They're like, I don't know, like half to 3/4 full. But Scoop-Some Scents, and for $30, and she kept them in the actual containers. So I will show you them right here because they're so cute. These are glass with a plastic lid, but they make like awesome like cereal bowls or whatever. I of course will be turning these into probably little 3-wick emergency candles. See how cute that is? It's adorable. And I have to tell you, this girl packaged like a mofo. Oh my God. Each one of these was in a padded flat rate envelope. So they were like, you know, enveloped in those and duct taped, you know, like. And then the lids were not duct taped, but package taped. Then the lids were totally package taped, like absolutely. It took me and my grandson forever to get into these because he's like, I want to help you, Nana. And I was like, okay, stay away from the knife and the scissors I have in my hands. I was getting ready to break out the chainsaw. But, so for $30, she sent me these 3. Obviously, the shipping was going to be more because these are glass. So I was a little worried about that, but she was so sweet. She sent it in a medium flat rate box with peanuts. She paid like $11 for shipping. And then she threw in extras too. So Jennifer, that was so sweet of you. That was awesome. And like I said, there was no way these suckers were going to break. That was an ingenious idea. I have those padded flat rate envelopes and I was like, I have a ton of them. And I was, you know, I usually use them for my giveaways and stuff. And I'm going, oh, that's an awesome way to send stuff. If you're going to send a box of stuff like, you know, that has glass items or glass candles or something like that. So I have never tried Scoops and Set. I've wanted to. I was looking more at the gelato only because, like on the Candles by Victoria page, only because it's cheaper because of it's the same size, but it's cheaper because she uses just the plain plastic, like, you know, smell safe or scent safe, whatever, what you call it, containers. So, you know, you save on the container. But these are so cute. So when Jennifer said they came in the original containers, I was kind of excited. I'm not going to lie, because these are going to make absolutely adorable emergency candles. And for people who don't know, my emergency candles are any spent wax like that I melt. Once the fragrance gone, I put wicks inside used, you know, containers like this that, you know, there's nothing left in, and I, obviously glass, you know, no plastic candles for me, but, or for anybody, please, but, so I use something like this, and I will put some wicks in them, or 1 wick, or whatever. With this one, like, I'll probably use, maybe I'll use 2, it's small enough to use 2. And I will pour all my old wax in there. So then I have beautiful layered emergency. I'll have to show you guys one at some point, but beautiful emergency candles. So when the power goes out here in Connecticut, which it tends to do in the winter, like, God, when the wind blows, it's just crazy. Or sometimes in the summer when it's really, really rainy. So she sent me these scoops and everything. They still have the scoops in them. So this one is lemon pound cake, and it's a beautiful, well, it's like I wouldn't say beautiful, because actually the color almost reminds me of like baby poo. It's like that olive green color, but oh my God, you guys, the smell of this is amazing. Now, what I'm going to say about this is she was so sweet. See, it comes with a little wooden spoon. Now, with my nails and everything like that, I am not going to be probably picking this out. I don't know. Maybe I will use a spoon or something to try to get the scoop out. I would probably not use this scoop, but okay, guys, I may be ruining my manicure that I just got just for you guys. Oh, or not. Oh, okay. Oh, God, I'm going to have wax everywhere. But this scoop is already filled with wax. So, but this is basically what you do, is you just scoop some. And so just to kind of, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can get this off here. The consistency is, it's very easy to scoop. Like, it's not super buttery soft. Can you see what I'm doing? Like, it's not super buttery soft, but it's definitely scoopable. Whereas, you know, but this is a nice, like, bamboo kind of sort of spoon. If I had a plastic spoon, would that work? I'm not too sure. You know, I think, like, the more you kind of, like, work it, you know, it scoops. So you can scoop as little or as much as you want. This scoop, I usually just use I have a metal ice cream scooper that I use. So I'll probably use that. This seems a little small to me. You know, like I'm going to be getting my fingers really dirty, like scooping a lot of this stuff in here. But this lemon pound cake smells absolutely delicious. Let me put this back. Okay. I didn't do that right. And like I said, it is a little messy. Not her fault, obviously. I was curious. Like I said, I really wanted to see how this came and everything like that. I had watched other videos. The lids don't, I mean, probably when you get it from Candles by Victoria, it's probably taped also. The lids don't really, they're kind of just sitting on there. You know what I mean? They don't really snap or anything because I think they're just not, like, meant for this container. Oh, but this smells so good. It's very, very lemony. Let me see here. Oops. Okay, lemon pound cake right out of the oven, bakery fresh, dripping with buttery lemon aromas. If you're a lemon lover, this scent is for you. Now, I can smell the pound cake, and you know what it kind of smells like to me? I mean, lemon at first is what, like, just blows you away. It's, like, in-your-face lemon. But what this reminds me of is almost like pound cake, like a yellow pound cake with a lemon icing. You know, that white lemon icing or, oh. But this smells really, really awesome. And I am a huge lemon lover. So this is going to go to good use. Unfortunately, not while I'm doing my summer wax project. Oh, now my hand smells so good. But, and for anybody who notices, does anybody notice something that's been added to my fingers that's been missing? Yes. It is my, come on, my Vampire Diaries Damon Daywalker ring. It had broken. The stone had fallen out of it, and I literally had an absolute panic attack. And my lovely boyfriend brought it to the jeweler's the other day and had it re-glued. Totally off topic, I know. But this is how my videos go. So I was hoping that they could maybe shave some of the lapis down to make it sit kind of more like this one. But he said, unfortunately, if you shave this down, because it sits very, very high, but if you can see the setting is very, very thin. He said if you shave it down, you're going to change the shape of the stone, and then you're going to have a gap in between the setting and the stone, which is really no good either. So, unfortunately, I wear this thing every day. I never take it off. I said to my boyfriend, I'm really nervous about wearing it now, you know, after what happened last time. But he said, you know what? It's a ring. If you lose it, we will replace it. Not a big deal. I love him to death. He's so awesome. But the funny thing is that, you know what, I said to him, I'm like, yeah, but this is sentimental. Like, it's not the same. It's almost like, I don't know, like a wedding band or something, you know. Yeah, of course, if you ever lose it, you can replace it. But it's not the same ring. You know what I mean? It doesn't have the same sentimental value. So, but I got to really stop worrying about stuff like that. So, you know, he's like, you worry too much about stuff. So, next scoopable that she gave me was, this one is like, oh, let me see how much this one is. Yeah, this one is more like 3/4 full. This one here is more, let me see. Yeah, this one is more like half full. And this one's kind of along the lines of 3/4 full too. That's what she had told me that it was, and she was correct. So, you know, that's great. This is in Granny's Pie Crust. Here, I'm just going to pull a little closer for you to see. And again, cute little bowl, different colored dots on this one. The scents themselves, when she told me about them, like, I wasn't like all that, like, I'm not a big bakery person. So I wasn't all that thrilled, but I really, really, really wanted to try the consistency. So that was more why I bought it as opposed to the actual scents. But I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty impressed with this. So I'm just looking here for Granny's pie crust. The thing about Candles by Victoria, she has so many. Like, you can look under Granny's pie crust and come up with like 20 different things, because she has, like, she'll have Granny's pie crust in like 20 different scents. You know what I mean? Because she mixes and everything. She has just a gazillion scents, and they're all mixtures. Not all of them, but a lot of them are mixtures of other things. So this says, for those of you who love the scent of pie crust but are crust challenged, now you can experience that same wonderful buttery aroma. And this is really, really nice. Like I said, I'm kind of getting out of the bakeries, to be honest with you, but this is super nice. It's not like super strong, which I'm kind of surprised. But again, it's not your typical bakery. It's not spicy. So, you know, to smell like a pie crust, it kind of smells like, that's exactly what it smells like, just a nice kind of fresh baked pie crust. But when do you normally smell a pie crust without a pie? You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to describe. It's not, doesn't smell like sugar cookie. I was going to say, like, can I like, compare it to something? I really can't. I really can't compare it to anything, to be honest with you. Nothing is like hitting my nose and saying, oh yeah, this is similar to such and such. This just really smells like pie crust. You know, what I would imagine pie crust would smell like. Or maybe similar to like a crescent roll, but not as buttery. Just that nice, flaky bakery scent. Oh, see, this scoop comes out much better. But see, it's really hard. I'm just going to, because people were saying, oh, I have to do a video on the squirty wax, because Tina in the Wax Addicts Club was saying that she didn't like hers. Like, hers was really hard to get out of the bottle and everything like that. Can you see this? Now this, okay, see, the whole thing from the oils is like turning. But, oh, I'm getting wax everywhere. Like, okay, so the scoopable, for the most part, like I said, unless I use my, my ice cream scooper, it's kind of messy. I mean, this little thing doesn't really give you a lot of leverage. It's cute. It's very cute, little wooden thing. But what you're kind of doing is you're kind of, oh, this whole thing's lifting, is you're kind of doing like this. You do this little like dig motion, and then there you go. You know? So it's definitely not the softest wax, because the squirty wax is definitely the softest wax, of course, if you can squirt the wax. But this has to be one of the softest scoopables that I've tried thus far. So I really think I'm going to like it. It's really nice and oily. Oh, I can really smell that buttery scent now. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. It's amazing. I love this one. This one's probably one of my favorites because, like I said, the fruity bakery kind of thing, I don't know. I'm kind of over it. I still love bakeries, but especially if they're fruity bakeries. So I was really happy with this haul, or this Destash. Now this one's half full. This is mango papaya. Now again, fruity. I much prefer a mango papaya over a strawberry something or whatever. Like, if you're gonna give me a fruit, give me an exotic one. You know, as opposed to a blueberry or a, you know. So this is, obviously, it's what it says. It says, a tropical delight. You will fall in love with this fruity blend of ripened mango and juicy papaya. So, and again, purple. This one is purple dots. I love the dots, too, because I think they're very, like, retro. Like, especially, like, look at these ones. They're very, very retro. I really like them. You know, these would make really nice cereal bowls, although my cereal bowls, when I eat cereal, tend to be, like, double that size. But this is really nice. It's a really nice red color. Oh, God. And the fragrance oils are just sitting on the top of this, like, unbelievably. Let me see. This one, okay, see my scoop's empty here? I'm just going to give you another example. I know you're probably like, okay, we get it, Chris. But I know some people are kind of like, okay, how soft is it? So here I am, scooping. And it's, like I said, it's not, well, it's moving around on me, so that's kind of hard. If you definitely, like, dig and twist, then, you know, there you go. There's some, you know, some of it. Now, I would probably use, like, 4 of these, so I will definitely, ooh, this smells so good. I will definitely use a bigger scoop. This scoop, to me, is just, you know, it's very cute, but come on. You know me, go big or go home. So, although, I shouldn't say that because Candles by Victoria tends to be very, very strong. So, and with all these oils that I'm seeing in here, and I'm smelling on my hands, they tend to be very, very strong. So, I may find, I'll start with a little, but I may find that I'm not going to need to use as much as I would with other vendor scoopables. But these are, like I said, so far this is the softest, aside from the Squirty Wax, obviously, scoopable that I've had. It's kind of like an ice cream consistency, you know, but when ice cream's really hard, you know, before it softens up, that's kind of what it is, like an ice cream consistency to me. This mango papaya is wonderful. This is just so nice. I love it. Because it's not like sickening. I just love, I'm not a huge mango person, but this is really, really nice. It's nice and fruity, nice and tropical, but it's not like pineapple, like your normal kind of, oh, really, really love it. So, Jennifer just did such a great job, like I said, in making sure that this got to me okay, which is just really admirable. Because we had talked about using a regional A box and all this other stuff, and, you know, would it have fit in there? Sure, but not the way she wrapped it. So, okay, now I'm going to move on to my freebies that she gave me, which was so sweet. You know, to do a Destash, it's kind of like you know, it's, you want to make a little bit of cash, right? You want to put a little bit of cash in your pocket. But on the other hand, you know, some of the waxes used, you don't necessarily, or maybe you just don't like it. I mean, you know, to me, don't charge retail price for it. You know, to me, even less than $1 an ounce. Like, I normally pay $1 an ounce. That's usually my max. Less than $1 an ounce. I mean, to me, about 50 cents to maybe 60 cents an ounce is fair. But, again, we've had this debate all over the wax boards before. It's whatever people are going to pay for it. I just think some of them get a little ridiculous. But so this is Sensationals, which I'm really starting to love these sensational scents. I've never like had them before, and they're very highly scented, to be honest with you. Now, this is in Caramel Apple, which I would think would be like a caramel apple kind of scent. It's a full clamshell that she sent me, which was so sweet. But all I'm really catching is apple. And so this one I will probably pass on or pass along just because I'm not an apple person. I'm not really catching, well, I shouldn't say that. I catch a little caramel, but even caramel apple, I'm not a big apple person. It has to be a really rare apple that really gets me, you know, that I keep. So I will probably pass this on. But this was super sweet, you know, a full clamshell. Next was another Sensationals. This must have been their Halloween line, which is so cute because you can see little cobwebs in you know, the gravestone, which is just right up my alley. Not gravestone. I love I'm not gonna, no, I shouldn't say that. Not gravestones. Yes, I do love gravestones. I love going to old cemeteries and do rubbings and all that kind of stuff. I really love it. But this one's in candy corn, which I love the scent of candy corn. But I've had a lot of trouble getting a candy corn scent from anybody. Thus far, I have not gotten a candy corn scent that, like, is absolutely straight on candy corn. And this one, I opened it, and it was absolutely a bag of candy corn. I mean, like, this Like, you can feel your teeth rotting right now when you snip this. Ugh. So good. So I'm so excited to melt this. Then she sent me a bunch of, now she's somebody who cuts her Candles by Victoria scent shots in half. I never do, ever. So this was kind of funny. So a lot of these will be mixers for me just because I don't cut them or possibly use them in my smaller melters, which I'm kind of having issues with, but whatever. The smaller melter, the ones you plug in, you know, one in my bathroom, one in my kitchen. I don't know, whatever. Bulb warmers are just not my thing. They're just not really doing it for me. But this is Candles by Victoria. This is a half a scent shot in Vanilla Bean Noel. Now again, this is these are freebies she just threw in. So this was super sweet. This is actually divided into fourths, or it was divided into fourths. And I've heard from other people that, yes, I mean, Candles by Victoria, a lot of people cut them in half. A lot of people cut them in fourths. To me, a scent shot's a scent shot. I really don't. If I throw something in and it's super strong, that's awesome to me. You know, if it's in my face, that's even more awesome to me. Vanilla Bean Noel is not my favorite scent. I'll be honest. I'm not a vanilla person, which I've stated before. I'm more of a Neapolitan, you know, or a Chunky Monkey, or I don't know. Post below, what Ben & Jerry's ice cream scent do you think Chris is? Just post below. I just think that would be funny. I would really like to know. So post below, what kind of Ben & Jerry's scent do you think I am? My all-time favorite Ben & Jerry's scent of any of them, which they retired, which I was so mad, it went to the Ben & Jerry's graveyard, was Wavy Gravy. Oh my god. Loved it. But can't get it anymore. And I don't eat ice cream anymore anyway. But I'd love to know what you guys think. What scent am I? What Ben & Jerry's scent is Chris? Post it below. I'm so curious to find out. So I'm excited. I hope you guys post. Seriously. So Vanilla Bean Noel is kind of more of a scent that I would throw in with something that was like way too strong, or if I didn't really like it, you know, maybe to mellow it out. Like if it was something that was too powdery to me, maybe I would throw this in. Or if it was too cherry, which I normally don't melt cherry unless I absolutely have to, which I have some cherries, unfortunately, that I do have to melt in my Summer Project Wax box, or bin, or drawer. So, but Vanilla Bean Noel would be something that I would throw in there to kind of tame it down, just because, you know, I can't stand the scent of cherry. So, everybody knows what Vanilla Bean Noel it smells like, so I'm not even gonna. This is a half, actually it's more than a half, in iced orange bundt cake. So everybody knows what a bundt cake is, I would hope. This is really orange. I really like this. I just noticed my hair is coming down. Get it out of my face. Okay. I really like this. Right now, all I'm smelling is orange. Okay. I'm getting a little more of the cake smell. Again, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a huge cake person, but because this is orange, I will definitely melt it. I like it. Does it smell true to its name to me on cold sniff? No. But you never know once you start melting what you're going to get. Especially with Candles by Victoria. Now this one, I was a little sad. I'm going to be honest, Jennifer. I was a little sad I only got a half one of these, because I've been dying to try Bella Swan forever. Once my wax band is up, I'm definitely going to have to do a scent shot. And I'm missing, of course, all the Christmas and July sales. I'm missing them all. In fact, Candles by Victoria was just having a flash sale recently. God, get that out of my face. It's driving me nuts. Recently, they were having a flash sale. It was either today or yesterday or tomorrow, or whatever day it is that I can't buy. So, I had to, I think it was on scent shots too. But Bella Swan is one of those scents. Okay, so this says, Chelsea and I put our noses together and came up with the most amazing scent. Just like Edward describes Bella, sweet and floral with a warm vanilla note. So pretty. Now, they don't state what kind of florals are in here, and I'm normally not a floral person. But when I smelled this, I am blown away. This is just absolutely amazing. Again, she cut this in half. So maybe the scent wasn't for her. I don't know. But, oh my God. This floral is amazing. It's not grandma floral at all. I can't even describe it to you. It almost takes on like a grapey kind of scent too. But it is absolutely amazing. So I will have to get me some more Bella Swan. I will get another full clamshell. I'll melt this one once my summer project box is over. I'll melt this one, see how that goes. And like a half a scent shot is normally not enough for me to throw in my warmer because my bowls are so big. But hopefully I'll be able to get something out of this. So I'll really be able to get the effect, because I will order this in a scoopable, you know, or a gelato or something like that. Oh my God. I love it. I absolutely love it. Next, now this is a quarter? It's I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It's a triangle. And this is in, oops, upside down. This is an Exotic. Now, Exotic, why am I not focused? Thank you. Okay. I just love the name, first of all. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Well, that doesn't really work, does it? And do you ever notice, like, when you're typing, your cursor is always where you can't see? You know what I mean? Like, it's always in the way. So you're like, okay, I don't know what I'm typing. Let me see. Exotic. See, obviously Exotic this, Exotic, Exotic, Exotic. So I'm getting so many, except for the actual Exotic. And I don't think that, I believe I will be able to find this because here, I will. Because Victoria does not really usually discontinue any scents. It's really rare for her to discontinue a scent. She just keeps going and going and going and going. And by the way, love this family. Love this family. I love them all. I watch their videos all the time. I want them to adopt me. So if you guys see this video, please adopt me. Okay, so Exotic is described as peach, strawberry, melon, and cassis on an undertone of apple create a truly unique fragrance. Now, I like this. Do I smell apple? Yeah, I do smell a tiny bit. And melon mostly. So mostly it's melon and apple. And I'm not a huge melon person. But all of these mixed together is really nice. I'm hoping I can melt this little chunk in something. I don't quite know what yet. So I can tell if I like this. But it's nice. It's not very fruity at all. It's not like your super sweet fruities. It's a nice fruity. This is Neroli Blossom, which usually anything Neroli I love. And I have not smelled any of these yet, guys. So this is my first smell. My first smell. Now, Neroli Blossoms, I guess, are an actual flower. Yes, right here it tells you, this delightful, fragrant, refreshing fragrance comes from the blossom of the orange tree. So, you know how if you ever see an orange tree, it has little white blossoms on it? That's, I guess, what it is. Anyone who has experienced the wondrous aroma of orange blossoms on a warm spring evening can appreciate the aromatic gift of neroli. Neroli has been called an aphrodisiac. Its warm and sensuous fragrance is a welcome addition to many romantic encounters. So, you know what? I may bring this to the boyfriend's house. And you know what? I can see why. Because this is a very exotic, again, like you think orange blossoms, you know, you're going to smell orange. And you don't. This blossom, I shouldn't say you don't. You kind of do. But it is very sensual and exotic smelling, which, like I said, if I am going to do a floral, give me a neroli blossom, give me, you know, cassis, give me, you know, an exotic type of flower. This is really nice. So, if this is supposed to be an aphrodisiac, I will let you guys all know, because I will bring this to the boyfriend's house and melt it. And we will see what happens. We already know what's going to happen. Whether I'm burning this or not. But, like a guy needs any excuse, you know? Like a guy's like, oh no, I can't stand the scent that's, you know, that's burning right now. I just can't get into it. We can't, hon. We just can't, because, you know, I can't get into it, because that smell, that scent you're burning is just like, ugh, it's turning me off. Said no guy ever. But I really, really like this neroli blossom. So far, everything that she sent me, I've really liked. So, now, here's another one. I'm not even going to, like, really... This is Rock That Vanilla, and this is like 3/4 of the way full. I think she just took like really a quarter of a quarter. She took out a quarter of a quarter of this, to be honest with you. I don't know what, Jennifer, you gotta tell me what you're melting this stuff in, because what are you melting a quarter of a quarter in? And getting any idea what this smells like. But this is Rock That Vanilla, and it, you know, yeah, it smells like vanilla. Hold on. Yes. Listen up, vanilla lovers. It's unbelievably good. It's vanilla with a touch of earthiness added for depth. And that's probably, and I can smell it. That's probably why I liked it a little more, because I am not a vanilla person, but I can smell the earthiness in this, which I'm such an earthy girl. Oh my God. So this one, I would probably, like, again, mix with something else. Ugh. But I prefer this much more than the Vanilla Bean Noel. The Vanilla Bean Noel is like a much, what do you call it? Like a sweeter scent, sweeter vanilla, which I don't like. This is kind of like an exotic vanilla. You know what? The more I smell it, the more I like it. And like I said, I'm not vanilla. But I can definitely smell the earthy. But this would be interesting mixed with other things. I know that a lot of times too, it's not that people just use half a scent shot in something. With Candles by Victoria, a lot of people mix. They create their own scents. It's a huge thing with Candles by Victoria. I am not that adventurous. Believe it or not, I'm not. I'm not that adventurous. Okay, you guys probably thought I was not going to touch my hair, right? I almost didn't. But this video, I wasn't going to touch my hair. Sorry. Fooled ya. I like that. But a lot of people, like I said, are getting into the whole mixture scent things. And, you know, I don't know. There's still so many scents for me to try. And so many scents, especially by Candles by Victoria, where it's already mixed. They're already mixed with so many things. There's so many notes within the one scent that, why do I want to mix it with something else? I don't know. Now, this is by The Happy Little Bee. Now, this is funny because I've only heard of this vendor. In fact, I totally forgot about this vendor, to be honest with you, until I got this Destash. So, The Happy Little Bee, I will have to check out. This is in chocolate-covered strawberries. I've never really had a really good chocolate-covered strawberry, to be honest with you, or scent. But this is really, really nice. Normally, they're way too strawberry for me, and the chocolate just does not come out. This smells really, really good. The strawberry smells a little artificial to me. There's kind of an artificial smell there, but anything chocolate, you guys know I'm down with. So, again, this is not the best chocolate-covered strawberry scent that I've ever tried, but it's not the worst. Actually, this may be the best I've ever tried, just because, like I said, so many have been duds, unfortunately. And this one is, I love the chocolate scent, the strawberry, again. This almost smells to me like it may give me a headache. That's the artificial strawberry smell, may give me a headache. But we'll see, because like I said, I don't know how the Happy Little Bee throws at all. I have no idea. If anybody loves Happy Little Bee, let me know. Let me know, you know, if their stuff is any good. If you love them, if you hate them, give me your opinions below. I'd love to hear them. Oh, I forgot one. Here's a Candles by Victoria in Fizzy Pop. And this is a full clamshell. A clamshell. Scent shot. And this one just smells absolutely fizzy. This is amazing. I love this. And I'm a big Candles by Victoria scent shot girl. That's other than the scoopables that I just received from Jennifer, all I have is scent shots. Love them. Love them, love them, love them, love them. I would love some of her candles. Especially like the cube candles. I would love, but she would have to definitely take the wicks out because I don't burn. Let me see. Okay, so this is a lemon lime soda fragrance with the carbonation and everything, and it really is. She says this one is powerful, is a powerful, yummy scent, and it really is very strong lemon lime. Kind of reminds me of like a Mountain Dew, and you can smell the carbonation, which again, to me, I've stated in other videos, absolutely blows my mind how they do that. Which, you know, it's the perfumers, not Victoria that does that, but not the wax makers. But so she also sent me, here's another happy little bee, the happy little bee, which look at, he does look like such a happy little bee, doesn't he? Come on. If you could focus on him. How happy does he look? He looks so happy. This is in pink sugar type. This is a 1 ouncer. I'm not big into pink sugar. And this is very, okay, I was going to say, this is very hard. If you look here, there's no bottom to this cup. So the fragrance oils, either the plastic is stuck, it is. The plastic is stuck to the bottom of this one. So the Happy Little Bee hopefully have updated their, yeah, see they have, under the recycling thing, it's a 6. It's got to be a 5, guys. People say 6 or above, but I've seen 6s that do this all the time. It's got to be a 5. So there's a little number in here, and you're never going to get it on my webcam. Yes. No. Maybe. Let me see if I get on autofocus, just so people can get a clue as to what I'm talking about. Can you see that starting to appear? Okay, you see that little triangle next to the 1? That's like a recycling number, you know, like what you can recycle, what you can't. Well, inside there is a 6. Like, I don't know if you can catch that. It's a 6. It has to be a 5. It really does. Because I've seen people who say, oh, well, if 5 is good, 6 is better. That's not always the case. I know we like to think that. This is just your basic pink sugar. This isn't a 1 ounce, but like I said, I won't be able to pass this on because I don't have any 1 ounce scent shots to transfer this into, and there is no bottom to this. Well, there is, but it's stuck to the bottom of the scent shot. So I'll probably mix this with something. 1 ouncers, even in my, my bathroom warmers and kitchen warmers, the small ones, 1 ouncers don't do anything for me, so I usually use them as mixers because there's just not enough. Now, this is Pumpkin Marshmallow from Candles from the Keeping Room, which she threw in, which is very nice. I don't do pumpkin scents. I have one girl who's been begging for pumpkin scents, so I will probably pass this on to her. This is a little pie. Candles from the, yeah, it's very pumpkin-y. I don't do pumpkin. I don't like it. I don't eat it. I don't like it, but it's a little pie. It's very cute. Candles by the Keeping Room is paraffin, and this is very spicy and pumpkin-y. So I have one girl who's been looking for some pumpkin, and I'm trying to throw together a Destash for her. So I will give this to, I will put this in that Destash pile to give to her. Sorry, there's just wax all over, there's wax all over the place. So this will be a pass on. Not many of these were pass-ons, to be honest with you. So Thank you very much, Jennifer. She did awesome. This is Front Porch, and it's just a scallop, but there's no, I know it's Front Porch from the bag, but there's no scent description on here. So I really have no idea what this is. So it's like a mystery tart, which is cool. It's just a fluted scallop. And Jennifer, if you have any idea what this is, let me know, please, because I like it. I just have no idea what it is. None whatsoever. Like, I couldn't even guess. You know, if it's like, guess that scent, I would fail. So, I don't know. And you know what? To be honest with you, I don't even know if this is Front Porch. I'm assuming it is from the cello bag, but she could have reused the cello bags. I do it a lot. So, I don't know. If you know what this scent is, Jennifer, please let me know. If you don't know, because you got it in a Destash like that, that's fine too. That's cool. So that's what I got from Jennifer. It was a really, 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 really good Destash. I'm really excited about it. I'm really upset that I can't melt anything of these right now. But my two video questions for this video is, number one, please tell me what flavor Ben & Jerry's am I? What flavor Ben & Jerry's is crust? What Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor am I? Please. That's my number one question. And my number two question is, let me know a little bit about the Happy Little Bee. I'm really curious for you guys. You know, do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it okay? Are they on price point? The dollar an ounce? Are they expensive? Are they cheaper? Let me know. So I'll be back, guys, with another video, but I hope you have a wonderful evening. And thank you, Jennifer. Great Destash. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm really excited about these scoopables. Thank you, and for the extras, too. You're so sweet. Love you. Take care.